Chris, you know what speaker? Oh, I'm gonna get one then.
Oh.
Thanks, babe. Leprechaun. What's up, Kako? Kakahiaka. It's for Akolu. Man. 9/11. 9/11, Kako. 9/11. That's a day that changed everything. Everything. Kakahiaka no Kako. What's up? Welcome to the Morning Mango. Happening. 9/11, Kako. That was the day that changed everything. That was the day that every Kanaka patriot, every Hawaiian patriot became a terrorist. That was the day that High Hawaii were voluntarily lowered in fear of being singled out as terrorists. Because soon after 9/11, in 2001, was critical. Yeah, Kako. So, anyways, welcome to the Morning Mango, Kako. Today's Morning Mango, today's title is, what is it? What did I write? Vai. Oh, nice. Mama missed this. Documents. Today's Morning Mango is about Vai, Kako. And hopefully this Morning Mango is short because we got business to do. But to all you 9/11 patriots out there, promote the truth. Yeah. Always ask the questions. I always ask the hard questions. How do you fail? How do you demolish 3 buildings with 2 planes? But anyways, vai Kako, vai. Yeah. You know, one of the first things that you learn when you Olelo Hawaii, when you go to a class, when you attend a class, one of the first things you learn is Ovai Kowi Noa. What does that mean, Ovai Kowi Noa? Translated, it means, what is your name? Well, that's what the book says. Translated, it means what is your name. But if you really just look at O Vai Kowi Noa and we take it out of the context of a question, yeah, then it becomes a statement that O Vai Kowi Noa, your name is water. In a good book, in the Bible, it says when 2 or more gathers, yeah, in his name, that he is truly present. You know, when we pule, we always try to pule in groups, 2 or more. Yeah, so then if we get 2 vais, then we become vai, and we become wealthy, we become rich, enriched. So again, ovai kowi noa. Lesson today, makaolelo Hawaii, ovai kowi noa. I'm not asking you a question, I'm simply making a statement of what the Kupuna have left for us, that your name is water. A lot of times I hear that, right? And then I think back at Kuike. I think back at the quote from Bruce Lee. It's like, be like water. Lala! Sorry, guys. I'm over here getting my notes on my Hiapo's phone, and she would lock me out. And I guess. So as you can see, I have a makahale. I'm not driving today in today's morning mango, but ovai ko'i noa. Vai means a lot of things, right? It means water. It literally means water. And if we look at ourselves, yeah, science, and we always tell ourselves, drink water, we're made of water. Yeah, your body's made of water. And it's like, no shit. That's what Akupuna told us. Ovai, oi. You are water. Ovai ko'i noa. Your name is water. Chris, go get the passcode for this. I think she was gonna take my fingerprints off. Man. Yeah, Kako. Water is life, as we know. Yeah. From the movement, a standing rock, and what our kupuna left us. Water is life. But what they're not telling you, so as a farmer, my perspective is water is a catalyst to life. Because water alone does not have the capacity to sustain life in its entirety. You need some other energy. So the water force, of course, but you also need the sun. What?
So that's your fault. You got the wrong finger.
I was using all my fingers. Okay, Kako. So like I was saying earlier, right? When I talk about Vai and stuff, then it reminds me of a quote by Bruce Lee. And the quote goes like this: be like water, making its way through cracks. Do not be assertive. Do not be assertive, Kako, but adjust to the object, and you shall find a way around or through it. If nothing within you stays rigid, outward things disclose themselves. And that's exactly what's happening on Amauna and everywhere else. That's exactly what's happening over here at Sherwood's Yakako. And that's why I wanted to talk about Vai. Be Vai Kako, o Vai Oi. You are literally water. That's what our kupuna said. Yeah, and because we're not necessarily assertive, and that nothing within us is rigid. I mean, that's kind of what kapu aloha is, right? To be open, to be aloha, to hold yourself to such a degree that no matter what they throw at you, yeah, nothing inside you is rigid enough that going to seem defensive. I mean, I don't know. Just think about it, Kako. Because we are able to adjust and respond in love and kindness and humility and understanding, their evil intentions or their hate just bounces off. And then what truly happens is this: outward things will disclose themselves. Their hate, their intentions will come to light. So that's exactly what's happening on the Mauna Kako, and that's why I talk about being Vai, amongst other things today. But yeah, think about it. If you remain in peace, if you keep your water still, if you keep your pond, your pool, your water still, you'll be able to, I don't know, miracles might happen, Kako. So take it easy. Yeah, we like practice Olelo Hawaii. Let's practice with that Ovai Oi, that you are water. It's not necessarily in the context of a question. but a statement. Man, these mangoes are good. Bora. Bara brande makaava mahalo no keia. Bruh. So blessed. The vai manako. The juice, the kai manako, the juice of the mango. So kako. Vai. As we know, right, that when you double it up and you put vai, you back it up with more vai. Fucking shy. Right? When you take a singular vine and you back it up with, you double it up and back it up with another vine, we get wealth, right? We get prosperity. And that's it, kako. Ovai oi. Yeah. And when you back yourself up with the right people, with the right other vine, you get them. Guaranteed. You bring wealth, prosperity. Man. Sorry, this mango is freaking on them. If anybody wants to join me, start planting mangoes all over, then let's do this. So, kako. Moving on, right? Water, the catalyst to all life. We say water is life. Water is the catalyst to life, yeah. Without water, nothing will grow. Also, without sun, nothing will grow. Also, without earth, nothing will grow. Eventually, the organism or the life force will need to have two of the three elements. Yeah, water, earth, and sun. Eventually. So I just want to remind us, kako, stay grounded. Yeah, eventually you're gonna need to drink water. Eventually you're gonna need the earth or aina. You're gonna need to eat. Eventually you're gonna need to touch the sun. All of these things, right? We know all of this, and the kupuna have as well. So ovai oi, don't ever forget that you are water, and then when someone close to you, someone near you, yeah, brother or sister, cousin, auntie, uncle, friend, is thirsty or hungry, you become that sustenance for them. Okay? Mahalo, barabi, cousin, for this sustenance. Okay, I wanted to ask kako. Please, if you have a chance to respond, I just want to ask, what is the oldest thing on earth? I think I've asked this before. What is the oldest thing on earth? Can anybody answer right now? What is the oldest thing on earth? Any answers? Shy? Nope. Bah. No. Bah. Nope. Bah. Not water, not dirt. What is the oldest thing on earth? Nope, not water. Nope, not water. I think the live I did in Maui, when it came off the Mauna, I asked this same question. Maybe. Yeah. I'm gonna ask him again. Not air. What is the oldest thing on earth? Not Papa. What's the oldest thing on earth? Not land. Our kupuna have left this for us. Not Wakea. You guys are right there. Ace. You're right there, Ace. But almost there, you're almost there. What is the oldest thing on earth, kako? Not earth. Lani, you're right. The oldest thing on earth is rock. Before earth had water, trees, dirt, any of that. It was just rock. How do we know this, Kako? How do we know this? How do we know this? What is the Hawaiian word for rock? What's the Hawaiian word for rock? Man, this mango's good. Anybody? What is the Hawaiian word for rock? Spell it correctly. What is the Hawaiian word for rock? Anybody? Pohaku. Pohaku. Pohaku, right? So if you look at the word pohaku, you get two words. You get po, and then you get haku. What does the Bible say? And God said, let there be light. What was existent before light was night, po. What does the Kumulipo say? Okeawi kahuli vela kahonua. Yeah, that the honua was vela. But before that, it was po, and then as the heavens were turning, the earth became hot, the pohaku became hot. So, why did our kupuna leave that for us? And the reason why I'm sharing this, can go back to Vai, is because we like unlock the future, we need to unlock the past. If we don't know where we came from or why, where the hell are we going? How do we know if we've ever left? So therefore, we gotta go look back into the past. That the time spent before us, in the past, is the time that will come in the future. So back to the oldest thing on earth, the first thing on earth. What did our kupuna leave us? What did they tell us? Pohaku is the oldest thing on earth, right? When we put the pohaku imu, the imu rocks in the imu, and we put fire to them, what happens? The pohaku sweat because it retains water. All kinds of things happen. Sometimes the thing crack because density and all of that, how things expand and contract through heat. But Okeawi kahuli vela kahonua, the oldest thing on earth is pohaku. Why? Because that's what our kupuna said. When you look at the word pohaku, you get two. You get po, which precedes haku. And what is haku? Can somebody define haku for me? Again, I can't get into my baby cell phone. She locked me out. But I know what it means. I just want to see if the audience knows what it means. So, what? Christopher, do you know the code? You know the code? Can somebody define haku right now? Somebody define haku. Cousin Cody, I would, but sticky hands from sticky mangoes. I know what the word haku means. Can anybody define in English the word haku? If you don't have, it means to create, it means to compose, right? Correct. So what does that mean, Kako? If we look at pohaku, if we go back to the word pohaku, and mind you, this is, I mean, it means to create. So if we look at the word pohaku, right? First we get the word po, which is night, darkness, the beginning of life, and then we get haku, which means akua, which means Lord, or which means to create or compose. So basically, first thing first, came po, came night, and then creation. Everything was created from night. Everything was created from night. Everything was created from night. It says that in the Bible. It says that in the Kumulipo. It says that in almost every indigenous mo'olelo. Where was life first created? From night. So our kupuna left this for us in the form of what? Pohaku. They gave it to us in one word. They didn't have to write it down. It passes through the line, the genealogy, right? For many generations from the beginning of time till today. And this is what I'm saying. Once we were, we were all young at one point in time. We were all not knowing. We were all in the dark. And once we were exposed, right, to the light, once we felt that fire, that desire in us to go learn, we've transitioned from the point of ignorance to the point of enlightenment, and we started to create. Like, look, the very phone that you're watching today never exists 15 years ago. This platform didn't exist 5-10 years ago. So once we become enlightened, we become pohaku. We become the evidence. That's why it's very important, kako, up on the mauna, wherever you at, right? To do a little research, look into who you are, figure out your identity. Ovai oi. Today's if you're just tuning in, today's title for the Morning Mango is Vai Ovai oi. It's not a question. I'm not asking you a question. I'm telling you, I'm making a statement that you are water. Ovai oi. That after this pohaku, that's why I asked the question, what is the oldest thing on earth? It is pohaku. It is definitely pohaku. Why? Because it's in the name. It was the only thing in existence when there was only po. And then when things started to create or become, be created, then it was hakud. So this is the transition. This is the foundation, the very foundation to Hawaii, and the very foundation to our identity and culture is pohaku. That's why our ahu is created out of it. That's why our heiau are created out of it. That's why we cook our food with it. That's why we carve our va'a with it. We do everything with pohaku. Everything. Okay, now back to vai. What was I gonna say? In agriculture, in farming, okay, let me just fast forward. The report from the Board of Water Supply is it takes 25 years for a single raindrop from the heavens, a single raindrop from the sky, to percolate through the earth and fill our water table. 25 years. Now, where does that water come from? What's filtering that water? What is the water percolating through? Pohaku. Yes, it gets filtered from the top soil layers. Yes, it gets filtered from the trees. Yes, all of that happens. But ultimately, what filters it is our mauna, is our pohaku. If you've ever gone into the water tunnels in the back of Waihe'e, you will know, right, that when the water is dripping through the ceiling, through the mountain, through the pohaku, that it's the most purest form of vai ever. That vai has, anyways, it's a magical thing. So that's what I'm saying, kako. You grow through the hard times in your life. You go through the pohaku in your life. Some people truly believe that they are the pohaku. Our kupuna never say o pohaku oi. They said o vai oi. That we must percolate through the hard times in our lives. That we must make it through, and in order to make it, only when we make it through, we puka through the pohaku. We percolate, we puka through the filtration. We face these adversities. 25 years it takes for a single drop of rain from the sky takes 25 years from that to the point where it comes out of your faucet in the kitchen sink or when you flush your toilet. So, Kako, 25 years. If it takes 25 years for a single drop of rain to percolate and become available to you, like, why are you in a rush? Why are we in a rush? This battle on the Mauna is a long game. 2 years at minimal. 2 years. This is Wednesday this week. The National Guard has not ascended the Mauna. That's why I say, Kako, be still. Don't let people drop pebbles in your pond. Don't let them disturb your vai. That's what I think that's what I'm really talking about, Kako. Don't let them. Because what happens when you let one person drop a pebble? Another person will drop a pebble. You ever see that? If you ever see people congregate and then at the river's edge or the stream's edge, and then one person pick up the rock and try and skip the rock across the water. You ever see that? After one person do them, then another person does it, then another person does it. Because the power of suggestion. Once you let one person do them, everybody else gonna start skipping stones off of you. Once they start creating these ripples, it's hard to see through the water surface. The water becomes unclear. Sometimes if they're dropping big pohaku, it comes murky. How can you sift through your pond? How can you have clarity if you're allowing these people to drop pebbles, to drop pohaku in your vai? And that's what I'm saying. All of this pohaku was created before you. All of these issues that we're facing today was created before you. We need you in the long run in order for you to come through the pipe, come through the faucet in the kitchen, so we can cook, so we can hydrate ourselves. Takes 25 years. It takes a long ass time. Why are we in a rush? Slow down. Look at the big picture kind things. Be vai. Your kupuna said, O vai oi. You are water. Water is you. O vai koinoa. Your name is water. Science is telling you that without water, you're going to die from dehydration. They're literally telling you, you're made of water, and without it, make. I think that's what today's mana'o is about. Realize that only you control your pond. Only you. Realize that. Don't let others disturb or make waves or make wakes in your pond, Kako. Ovai oi. You are water. You are it. You are the catalyst to any new life coming. When they say water is life, they're not only talking about the water coming down the stream or the water coming out the earth. They're talking about you. You are that water. Malama yourself. Don't rush into things. Don't react. Be like water, Kako. Whatever object is there, you transform. Right? Back here. Again, I'm going to read you the quote from Bruce Lee. Be like water, making its way through cracks. Do not be assertive, but adjust to the object, and you shall find a way around or through it. If nothing within you stays rigid, outward things will disclose themselves. And that's what's happening. Personally, that's what's happening over here at Sherwood Forest in Waimanalo. We're scrapping the city and county. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, good luck. I may seem pa'a, I may seem solid, I may seem rigid, but I'm truly water, Kako. And because they don't have an apu, or because their ipu is cracked, it's hard for them to retain me. It's hard for them to catch me and keep me, because Ovayo, who am I? I'm water. That's the lesson, Kako. Yeah. We don't necessarily have to be rigid on the inside. We be flexible. When the wind blow, like the Ali, we go with the wind, and then when the wind stop, we come right back. We need to be able to bend, to move, in order to get around these hard places, these pohaku that are placed in front of us, around us. If you cannot, oh my God, you're not going to make them far. And I believe that's the true essence of what kapu aloha is. Being able to navigate through these pohaku, to these treacherous waters, because you are flexible like water. I've heard of people drowning from a single cup of water. A single cup of water. You know, turkeys, if you live outside, when the thing rain, they all look up, they drown. No joke. Go research that. It don't take much. So, Kako, what type of water are you? What type of pond were you, Malama? Are you gonna let people drop stones? Huh? Are you gonna let people disturb your vai? You're gonna let them skip stones across you? You're gonna let them what? Drop pohaku in your pond and make it murky so no more clarity? This is day 3 of this week. Nobody's marched on the Mauna yet. All the hysteria and anxiety over Sunday. I mean, you know how much people made the pilgrimage to protect one of our most sacred people? And that's what I mean, Kako. Do not just react. Do not. Be still. Wait. Be still. Observe. Be still. Yeah, don't let these people disturb your vai. Because our kupuna have told us, and that's what, like I shared earlier, one of the first things you learn when you go to Papaolelo Hawaii is Ovai Ko'i Noa. But of course, it's in the form, or it's in the context of a question, right? But if we remove that question mark, Ovai Ko'i Noa, we are literally telling our youth, our keiki, ourselves, that your name is water. When our kupuna asks, Ovai Oi, they're saying, who you? They're asking, who are you? But if we remove the question in a different context, when our kupuna say, Ovai Oi, they are telling you that you are water. If you don't know what that means, Kako, go look it up. What does water do? What is water? When our kupuna look across the street and they see somebody misbehaving, or they see somebody behaving, really well, they say, oh, Ovai Kela. They're asking, who that? But are they? In our culture, there's always duality. There's always kauna. Always. And unless you're open or able to see it, you'll always miss it. Man, this mango is freaking amazing. So, Kako, any manao? Thank you, babe. Any manao? Anybody get any manao? Any feedback? Any feed forward? Just want to say, if today's your lahanau, aloha lahanau. Blessings over you. Na kia kua nui e ho'omalu mai. Alex, oya no, and that is the basis of kauna. I may be talking left, but we're actually talking right. And I hope that the content I deliver, the Ike that I share, is relative to all walks, all aspects of life. And I've become aware of this when I started farming or growing food, not for myself, but for others. That the same attention to detail, that the same aloha, the same practices that I apply to growing food for others, I apply to raising my keiki. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm not raising my keiki for myself. I'm raising them for everybody else. I've been able to detach myself from my I because the intention from the beginning was to feed the lahui. And in doing so, it's been apparent to me that if I apply the same aloha, same level of consciousness to my keiki, that whomever they meet, whomever they come across, that whomever they affect or influence in their walk, in their life, it'll be because of that. That awareness of growing food for others, and that appreciation of people. So mahalo, Alex, for your feedback. And with that, anytime, Kako, my disclaimer always is I don't know anything. I don't know nothing, Kako. All I'm doing is every morning I take a check, I take a measure, right? How deep the pond is, how deep my pond is, And that's all I'm doing. I'm giving you guys the depth check of my pond every morning. Like I said, I'm tired of the mainstream media. I'm tired of the mainstream content on the freaking radio. So I've actively made that choice to, on the truck rides to Kula or wherever we're going, to in live, in real time, pump out the content or the Ike, share with them. I'm having this conversation with them indirectly. That's better than letting these influencers on the radio, enter their minds with rubbish. I'm not saying that they're not good people. I believe they have good intentions, but we gotta stop clowning each other. And that's it, Kako. When are we gonna start to hanai others with the water that we've collected over a lifetime? My lifetime may not be as long as some of you watching this video, some watching this live, but I believe I have enough to sustain myself as well as anybody else who is thirsty, who is hungry around me. And that's it. The more I share, the more space I get in the pond to fill up. It's hard to fill a cup that's already full. So mahalo for being there to consume this content. Yeah. Oh, still get meat on this. And never in my life, in my youth, in my childhood, did I ever expect that people would tune in to watch me eat a mango every morning. Trips. Bayakako. Nella. Nella.
Is all knowledge we never had.
Huh?
So it's just all knowledge we never had.
Nella. Let me know. We could talk story. If you need somebody to talk to, don't worry, we got you. I got you. So, Kako, again, and if I'm your only daily reminder, I'll say it until I have no breath left. If you are not doing anything today to secure clean air, clean food, clean water for your keiki, you are doing nothing to secure a sustainable future. I don't care how much engineer degrees you have. I don't care how much any degrees you have. If you are doing zero to secure clean air, clean food, clean water, clean air, clean food, clean water, clean air, clean food, clean water, you are doing zero. You are doing nothing to secure a sustainable future for your keiki, for my keiki, for our keiki. Think about it. They can grow up in a mansion, but if the food is trash, the food is trash. They can grow up in the city. They can have the love of the people. But if the water coming out of the pipe is full of lead, if it's murky, if it's not potable, you cannot drink it, then what's the use? Flint, Michigan, it's real. It's still happening. Even though it's not on the front pages anymore. Years now. How much years? 3 years already? What the hell is going on, Kako? We have Keiki over there whose asthma has been out of this world, who's just living day in, day out with seizures, and they cannot do nothing because the only water that they can access is full of fucking lead. If you right now are not securing clean food, clean air, clean water, you are literally part of the demise of the future generations. They've got you duped. They've got you. They control your water. Even though you're Vai, they control you. If you don't know where to start, stop. Start there. Stop. Ask questions. Stop. Do research. Stop. Anytime there's a water bill or INA or streams being affected at the legislature, that's where we need you. Go there. Start there. Show face. Yeah, your elected officials, hold them accountable to securing clean food, clean air, clean water for your keiki and mines. If you cannot secure clean water in the future, how are you going to secure clean keiki in the future? Ina hevai oi. If you are water and you're not doing anything to secure clean water, how are you securing clean keiki or a clean generation? You're not. Sorry. And if I offend anybody, it only speaks towards the truth. That you are moved in such a way that, I don't know. I'm not lying. It's truthful, guys. I mahalo my parents for everything that they've done. And for allowing me the education that I've went through. I would not have seen it this way. I mean, I don't know. I know people who went through the same education as me, and I cannot say that they see it the same way. But that's the truth. So, Ovai Oi, today's title is about water. Mahalo for tuning in to Kuike's Morning Mango. If there's any mana'o, drop it in the comments here below. If for any reason you don't want to, but you still have mana'o and want to share it, reach on through, direct message me. And I think today's mana'o was kind of mellow. I'm not in my I'm not in my my truck. You know, driving through the land, feeling the different energies. But I mahalo you all, love you all. If you need somebody to talk to, reach out. If you need pule, if you need prayer, reach out. You are not alone. Man, there's so much I want to talk about. Different time though. Oh man. So, mekela mana'o. Don't forget about the social and Aina movement struggles happening right now. If you're not familiar, get familiar. They're out there. They're in your backyard. They're in your front yard, your side yard. Sometimes you're living right on it or in it. So, mekela mana'o. I appreciate you for tuning in. Ea novo, ika ma'amau. Here I am, Kuike, in the regulars. Ika ma'amau. He ma'amau kia. So, la'amai kai. And again, if it's your lahanau kia la, aloha lahanau ya oi, na kia kua nui e ho'omalu. Yeah. Blessings over you. So, ahui ho no kako. Aloha aina. That's it. Oh, wait. We must say this always. Go out, plant something. Go out and kanu hard. Plant a tree, plant a plant, because what's these people?
They lost.
What the hell's going on over here? Huh?
Road is full.
What is going on over here? Wow. What was that about?
Money mango.
I don't know. They don't belong here. Kogo kako. Back to the music. Oh, accident by the beach park. Oh well, blessings on them. Sir, Iviula. Aloha aina. Uli. You know why Uli? It's just weird that when we get strangers driving through, there you are. What's up, Uli? It's just when we get strangers driving through our neighborhood like they're in a convoy, it's just different. So you know what I mean? We always gotta be maka'ala. We always gotta be on the lookout. Always gotta be watchful. Thank you, Uli, for sharing. Iviula. So, what's up, my bara? Yee, how you, cuz? Back to the music, kako. Go out and plant a plant, plant a tree, kanu hard, because literally your plants and your trees are the oxygen of our future. They are the oxygen that our keiki will need to breathe. They are the oxygen that we will need to breathe. Amazon was on fire. Plenty hell going on over there. Stop relying on somebody else to produce your freaking oxygen. When will you, take a stand and do something about the very oxygen that you breathe? When will you take a stand, make a difference, and do something about the freaking food that you consume? When will you take a stand and do something about the very water that you consume, that you drink, that you need for live? When? I don't know. When? And so I say, start somewhere, go out, put something in the ground, pule, water, feed, and let it grow. Do something about the oxygen that you breathe. Give back. Tired of this consumerism shit. You know how many groups come to the farm? And I ask them, hey, who's responsible for growing your food? They're like, farmers. I'm just like, fuck that. I'm not responsible for growing your. I don't even know you. So I follow up that question with, okay, well, what is my name? Oh, I don't know. That's my freaking point. Is you are so reliant on me, the farmer. You're so reliant on us, the farmers, who produce your food, but yet you take no time to give us the respect, that humans deserve. You don't even know me. You don't even know us. But you're telling me right now that it's my responsibility to grow your food. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here with that. Get out of here. Kako. You come from a long line of survivors. You come from a long line of farmers, fishermen. You come from a long line of aloha aina. Leverage that to change your future. Do it now. Mekela, ika ma'amau. Aloha aina ya kako pakahi a pau. La mai kai ya kako pakahi a pau. Se.